Hey, good afternoon, guys. Here at Cliff Jones RV and Tractor in Sealy, Texas. All right, guys, we're coming to you with another special. Today is going to be on the Mahindra 4550 four-wheel drive tractor with a loader and a backhoe attachment. Universal skid steer attachment on this bucket here. It's a universal skid steer, so you can remove the bucket if needed. All you have to do while it's flat on the ground. And you do have a bucket level indicator right here. Usually when it's right here in the middle of this right here, in that little hump, that it's flat on the ground. So all you have to do is stand in front of it, grab these pins on both sides, pick it up and back away from it so you can put those other implements, such as pallet forks, a spear, a grapple, or pallet forks, which we have all of that in stock. Also, it's going to be a 4-cylinder tractor. Lifting capacity of this front end loader is 2,866 pounds at the pins, guys. Got a lot more built-in weight, so you won't be tipping forward. Okay, it's going to be steel, not plastic. Also, if you ever need to remove the loader inside this tube mounted on the other side, there is a kickstand. While your loader is in the air, then you'll pin it right there in the middle, and then pull these pins on both sides, and then back away from your loader. So it'll be setting up like a little kickstand, so you can actually, and then on the other, take your loader off and put it back on with ease. On the other side, you do have your color-coded hydraulic lines, so you can take them on and off also. All right, guys, this one does have the industrial, the R4 tires on here. Also, if you have a family member or somebody who's not paying attention to the fuel, the diesel that we would put in here for you before you take possession of it, if you ever have a family member runs out of fuel, right up under here is going to be your primer pump. You'll prime it up instead of opening the injectors to bleed it out. So it does come with a primer pump on here also. 7-year powertrain warranty, 2 years bumper to bumper and everything else, and no DEF, no particulate filter, no downtime or regen, so you don't have to worry about the emission side of that. Okay, guys? All right, it's going to be 8 forward, 2 reverse in your gears. You'll have a high and low range, and then 4 different speeds that's on here. And you do clutch on this one, like the old school gear tractor. This is the spinning image of the International Harvester. Okay, steel, also, and your fenders. In the back, you do have your backhoe attachment. Digging depth of this is going to be over 100 inches. If you need to remove the backhoe, because it's subframe mounted on here, what they do is they put a subframe that's mounted to the frame of the tractor, and then your backhoe will sit in that, and that shows you kind of what it sits right there. And you can see down here, that is sitting right there in the cradle, and then you'll pin it up here on the top. And then we put the hydraulic lines, we connect those also. And this tractor does come with 1 set of remotes in the rear also. So if you never need to remove your backhoe for whatever reason to put your other implements up there, the subframe is back far enough so it's out of the way, okay? Your seat does tip forward so you can drain the water off if it's sitting out in the weather. It does come with a beller hookup for trailer or lights. That is mounted right there. So you can hook up. And before you take possession of this, we will show you how to remove and take the backhoe off and put it back on if need be. All right, foldable ROP, so you can put it in a shed, barn, or garage, or we could actually put a canopy on it for you if needed. This one will come with a 16-inch bucket. They do have different bucket sizes if needed. And it also comes, it is for an option, put a thumb kit on here. It's a mechanical thumb, and you can adjust that down just by removing the pins. Not a problem, guys. Okay. So we got this in. This is going to be actually a 48 horsepower tractor. So when you're sitting in it, guys, it does have the M-Comfort seat, so you feel really comfortable when you're sitting up here. And you can adjust your weight from right here. Make it firmer or softer, however you would like to do it. To engage your PTO, that is going to be right here. Just pull this back, just like that. And this would be your clutch on this side. It is 4-wheel drive is on and off from right here. You do have a cup holder now. Like I said, for your gears, it's a high and low range. Pretty simple to put in it. So it's going to be 8 forward, 2 reverse in your gears. Excuse me. Turning signals, high and low beam headlights. Your throttle. So when you're out there in the field cutting, getting it at the 540, which will be indicated on your dash. There. This side, sorry. Okay. Right here, you do have your bucket, your loader. You can lock it down if you ever have it in the air. Just like that, right there. And that's your loader hand, so it's in a good position. Right here is going to be your brake. You have 2 brakes on each of your back tires. There that is. This will be your foot throttle. So when you're doing a little bit of loader work, right there. okay? Then you do have your emergency brakes on when you retransport. That's your brake right there. On this side will be your differential lock to lock the back wheels down. So if you ever start sliding around, you can get out of the sticky situation that you're in. All right, guys, so 7-year powertrain, 2 years bumper to bumper, 2 years bumper to bumper on everything else. And again, no DEF, no particular filter. We do create tractor packages. I had just about any implement that you might need in stock. So if you're interested in this, guys, come out and see us in Sealy, Texas, where we make digging dirt, cutting grass, and financing easy.